we got here. Let's see if we are going to be live. What is going on? Happy Sunday. Welcome to another rendition of Delete Lawz. I'm your host, ChilleDeCastro. Started this channel a little over 4 years ago on January of 2021. Now it is July of 2025. So we're just over 4 years. Welcome, everybody. What's going on out there in the land of the unfree America? How unfree are you actually? I see the chat is boiling over with members of Team DLZ. Put it in the comment section, Team DLZ, as you double tap. Take your finger and double tap on the screen right on your phone for me. Let's get some people in here. I got some things to go over today, Andy. I see In Cope, Dogged Dog is in the house. Dan Fizzle, Jody Shiloh, Jose Hernandez is in the chat, everybody. What is going on? Rancho Relaxo, John Lunn, Let's TVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Now, you guys are going to notice something on this channel. There's a recurring theme. We're always talking about this thing called Terry versus Ohio. What are the four tenets of Terry? Number one, it puts officer safety over all of our rights. It created reasonable articulable suspicion, RAS. Maybe you heard of it before. It didn't exist before 1968 in Terry versus Ohio. Number three, it allows cops to run up and grab you in the form of patting you down, but that now has become a POW style of arrest. And number four, it allows cops to detain you, which means what? Put you in torture cuffs, put their knees in the back of your neck, in your thighs, in your kidneys, and subject you to a prisoner of war style of arrest. But you're not arrested. It's only detained. This is Terry versus Ohio. Hey, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. Today's episode, the beginning of this episode, Steve is in the chat. What's up, Playboy? Greg B is in the chat. Steve Heath, what is going on? What is going on? Holy snarl and snake shit. What is going on? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. So, you know, as you guys know, I am not a Democrat or a Republican. I exited in 2009, right after Obama Mall was put into office. And so I do not align with Republican and Democrat ideology because to me, they are two wings of the same bird. They are working together over and over and over. And what I find the most sad about the video that I'm going to show you right here and right now is this is a Democratic operative. This is Hillary Clinton's right hand. This woman right here is. That is Hillary Clinton's right hand. And as you know, don't get on Hillary's bad side because it could be coitance for you. Okay, now you're going to hear me go off here. You're going to hear me go off. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever been to jail. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever been to prison. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had a friend or a loved one who was put in a jail or prison in these United States of America. Because what I'm about to show you right here, did you guys double tap on the screen? I need your help, all right? I need your help. I need you to double tap on the screen. I can't do it without your help. Double tap on the screen for me. Just take your finger and pop, 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 right on the screen for me. Just real quick. It'll take you a second. But I'm a YouTuber. I need your help. I need you to do this for me. It's something small. Hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1 million subscribers on this mother trucking channel. We're going to get 1 million subscribers on Delete Lawz. Hit that subscribe button. Double tap on the screen. Hit the like button. And now let's listen to this Democratic operative. And I'm going to stop it several times because I did this video earlier for my editor to create a short out of this because this video pisses me off. This video pisses me off beyond the pale. I cannot tell you how angry this video makes me. I can tell you, but it wouldn't really do it justice. You wouldn't really understand how I feel unless you listen to my rant right here and right now. All right, we got a couple hundred people in here. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's get going. Listen to this. Listen to this bullshit right here.
Let's be clear, throughout this entire tour, it was repeated over and over that the state is working hand in glove with ICE.
So the state of Florida is working hand in glove with ICE, which is Federal Secret Police, which I don't agree with. I don't agree with illegal immigration. I also don't agree with turning America into a war zone with secret police who have no badge numbers.
This facility was inspected by ICE. They review their detention standards. They are using cages.
Oh, they're using cages in jails too. Did you not know that, Debbie? Are you new to the jail and prison system here? Aren't you backed by Geo Group? Isn't Debbie Wasserman Schultz funded by Core Civic, which is the for-profit prison companies? I think you are, Debbie. I think you're funded by the for-profit prison industry. That's where I think gives you a lot of money, Debbie.
These detainees are living.
These detainees, these human beings,
In cages.
yeah, like 2.5 million Americans are living exactly as she's describing the people in Alcatraz, Alligator Alcatraz in Florida.
The pictures that you've seen don't do it justice.
The pictures that you see coming out of jails and prisons, the dungeons in America, don't do it justice with how poorly you're treated, how cold or hot it is in the jails and prisons, the dungeons of America.
They are essentially packed into cages.
Like the jails and prisons in America. This is how all Americans are treated.
Wall-to-wall humans.
Wall-to-wall humans in every jail and prison in these United States. Steve Conkler with a $20 super chat. Right on, Steve. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Somebody match him. Somebody match Steve Conkler. Captain Team DLZ. Hold on, Steve. Wait till she's done describing the jails and prisons of America in the form of that it's Alligator Alcatraz.
32 detainees per cage.
Sometimes 60 or 100 men for each dungeon square in the jails and prisons of America.
That is the only thing inside those cages are their bunk beds, and there are 3 tiny toilets that are toilet units that have a sink attached to it. So they essentially drink, they get their drinking water and they brush their teeth, where they poop in the same unit.
Welcome to the jails and prisons of America. Put a 1 in the chat if it's the exact same mother-ing thing in every single dungeon in this country. They put a stainless steel shitter, and on the top of it, 24 inches away, they put a water fountain where you're supposed to drink water and brush your teeth right above where you just took a shit. And that's the same in every jail in America, Debbie. You're just like the Republicans. You're the same. 2 wings of the same bird, Debbie, you fucking fraud. Why don't you tour the jails in Florida, Debbie? Why don't you see how they're treating people there, Debbie? You fucking 2-bit. I tell you, nothing made me more mad than watching this video. She's describing the jails and prisons right where you live. Right down the street from where you live, there's a bunch of people stacked in a room for 8 people, and there's 60 people in the room. There's a little stainless steel shitter there, and you're supposed to shit and drink out of the same frickin' unit. God, this pisses me off.
They bragged that they went above standards, supposedly, and gave them a 3-foot privacy wall.
Which you don't get in a lot of jails and prisons in the dungeons of America.
That stretches the length inside the 32 detainee cage.
At least they have a finite amount of bunks inside that 32-man unit. Because in the jails and dungeons of America, they just stack you up, hundreds of men in a room made for 60 people. There'll be 200 men.
A 3-foot privacy wall that stretches the length of the 3 toilets in a row. The showers provide no privacy at all. There are
just like every single jail and prison in this country, Debbie. Open your fucking eyes, Tootsie Pop. Go down to the local jails where you're a congressman in Florida, Debbie. Go take a look at the jails where you live, you fucking 2-bit slut bag. You're a fraud, Debbie. This is how your constituents that voted for you are treated.
There are no curtains on it. It's a big open shower unit. There are, small walls in each shower. But, we're talking about all 900 men who are held in this facility. It is built currently for 1,000, and they have no privacy at all when they're showering. For
Debbie, and Seldwin with the $20 super chat matching Steve Conkler. Thanks, Seldwin. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Listen, Seldwin, She's describing there's 900 men in Alligator Alcatraz that holds 1,000. Well, let me tell you something, Debbie. At your local jail where you're the congresswoman, Debbie, they have enough room for 2,000 inmates and they have 4,000 or 5,000 in there. They're doing this to people all across our country every day in every way. But now there's a great big light shined on it because they're treating immigrants like they treat American citizens. You know, all across the world, people hack our country. People say that our country is good, our country is bad. Let me tell you something. To the rest of the world watching, this is how we're all treated in this country. You can get arrested for squealing your tires on the road. You can get arrested for not using a blinker. You can get arrested for running a stop sign in this country. And when you are arrested, you are subjected to the hellish dungeons that this woman is describing, that are Alligator Alcatraz. Alligator Alcatraz is every single jail and prison in this country. Facts.
Our meals, when we walked through the quote unquote meal prep area, the kitchen area, for lack of a better term, they had the portions that were available for detainees, and they had the portions that were available for employees being prepared at the same time. The portions available for employees, large pieces of roast chicken, large sausages, and the detainees' lunches were a small, to gray turkey and cheese sandwich, an apple, and chips.
Okay, hey, Debbie, you're a Democrat. You're the same as the retardicans. You're the dumb publicans. You're exactly like the retardicans. We got the dumplings over here and the retardicans on the right. The dumb publicans on the left, the retardicans on the right. If you vote Democrat or Republican, bah, sheeple people, it's the same shit, different people. Debbie Wasserman Schultz is a fraud. This is happening in her district right now. When I was in the dungeon in Clark County, on the side of the food labels in the kitchen, it says not for human consumption on the food. They were feeding that food to us in Clark County Detention Center in Nevada. So the fact that they're treating these detainees, remember, you're not in a concentration camp. You're in a detainee camp. I'm so sorry. I forgot, Debbie. So Debbie Wasserman Schultz is standing up here fighting hard for the migrants that are put in concentration camps. What about the American citizens that are put in concentration camps in this country every single day that are exactly the same?
And that's it. We're talking about fully grown men being fed very small portions.
What are you talking about, Debbie? Breakfast was 2 hard-boiled eggs and 4 ounces of cornflakes with fake milk on top of it, Debbie. That was my breakfast in the Clark County dungeon. For lunch, I'd get something like mystery meat with a little bit of uncooked rice and some slop. Sometimes you'd put the food in your mouth and spit it right back out because you people sent me commissary and sent me gift packages. I lived on Snickers bars. And I got fat and I had to fight the fat weight off. But this woman is describing every jail and prison in America. I just want to be clear on this. I opened with this because I want people to know. Dale Southern just said, I slept on a concrete floor with half a sleeping mat, with a hernia, denied hernia belt for 55 days before being shipped to prison. I still have scars on my side 5 years later from laying on my side in a dungeon. Put a 1 in the chat if the dungeons of America are exactly as she's describing. Put a 1 in the chat if the prisons of America are exactly as she's describing right here, right now. This is just disgusting, and we have to change it. We got to change this. And no Republican or Democrat's going to do it. They're 2 wings of the same bird. You notice I'm not over here saying, oh, the Republicans are doing this to people. Bullshit. If the Democrats were in power, they'd be doing the exact same thing. Core Civic and Geo Group fund Debbie Wasserman Schultz. She is paid by the for-profit prison dungeons. That's what she's paid by. She's just such a scumbag. She's such a scumbag. She's a liar. She's a fraud. She's just like every other politician who's a Democrat or a Republican. It's just so unbelievable. Ed Rooney just chimed in. I ate CCDS food, Clark County Detention Center, and it was less than dog food. OTVO, brother. Ed Rooney with a $20 super chat. Thank you for your support. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that jails and prisons in America are just like this, but even worse. Robert Brooks was murdered by a bunch of jail guards, and the guy who stomped on his stomach, the guy who did the most damage, got a manslaughter charge and a little smack on the wrist after we saw on video the guards collude together to murder Robert Brooks. It's so unbelievable what we're seeing. And the idea that the left is better than the right or the right is better than the left. Two wings of the exact same bird is what they are. Two wings of the exact same bird. There's no difference between the two of them. It's just a walking fucking joke. That's what it is. Oh, okay. We're going to get into this one now. So do you see the attack dog there? Do you see the attack dog? Do me a favor. Can you guys do me a favor? Can you hit the like button for me? Just over 1,000 people here. Double tap your finger on the screen for me, please. Hit the subscribe button. Please hit the retardicans and the dumb publicans. That's what I consider them both. They're the same. They're exactly the same. They're here to oppress you, to steal your money, and throw you in a cage. Democrats and Republicans are the same people. Just depends on their talking point. But they're the same. They're the same. Wow. I mean, look at the authoritarians in the chat. Look at the authoritarians. Look at the authoritarians. Yeah, I voted for this. Lock people away, torture them, ruin their lives. God dang. God rest your happy soul, my friend, when you pass on. I hope God doesn't send you to hell for being a horrible person. I really do. I really hope God doesn't send you to hell. Watch this. So what you didn't see is this guy's, so the caption to this is security guard dog bites random person. So the security guard dog, a security guard now has a canine attack dog, which is morbid. Canines need to be banned except for search and rescue. And in extreme cases where there's kidnapped children and you have to send in an officer, but it can't be a real cop because he might get shot, you send in a dog because a dog getting shot is much less than a human. That makes sense to me. What doesn't make sense to me is giving dumb security guards canine attack dogs. And this canine attack dog just bit a guy randomly. And now they're pissed. You hear the woman in the background saying that dog just bit him. Now, remember, these are not cops. These are security guards who have a canine attack dog. Remember that, which is just fucking morbid. I must admit, as I was watching for this, I was rooting for the crowd just to steamroll over these security guards and put them in their place. Super chat from Wisco Audits. Politicians, one lies and then the other swears to it. Thanks for the super chat, Wisco Audits. God bless you, brother. Somebody match him. Match him at $7. Do it. So this guy's dog bit somebody randomly, and now the crowd in Chicago is completely incensed, and they want blood. I'll be honest. I would kill that dog. I would kill the dog. If the dog was biting people and it's an attack dog biting people, I would probably kill the dog. There would be a good chance of it. You don't get to bite me, dog. You don't get to bite me. Yeah, the dog did randomly bite somebody. And now this guard runs around the train. You guys, do me a favor, double tap on the screen. Take your finger and double tap. Hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1 million subscribers. Double tap the screen. Hit the subscribe button. Double tap hits the like button for me. I really appreciate your support. And then hit the subscribe button so we can get to 1 million subscribers. I appreciate your help. I can't do it without you. I definitely need your support. 100,000%. So we saw the Debbie Wasserman Schultz. We saw the canine. Oh, man. You guys aren't ready for this. You guys are not ready for this. This is so bad you can't even imagine. This is so bad. This cop, now the cop gets indicted for a misdemeanor on this one, but the truth is this cop should be charged with attempted murder or attempt to do great bodily harm. Watch this right here. Okay, I forgot I'm on YouTube, China, United States government. Hopefully I'm allowed to show this. YouTube is a gigantic reality TV programming network, but YouTube will decide which reality you get to see and which reality you don't get to see. And oh, by the way, if it's police or the government hurting us or attacking us or killing us, YouTube will make sure that that's demonetized and censored. But you can show MMA, some guy getting his face ripped off. But if I show you this, this cop is going to drop his knee on a man who's torture cuffed and on the ground as two cops stand over the top of him. The other cop doesn't stop him.
What the fuck was that for?
Wow. Wow. Watch. So as he's standing over the top of him, watch. The man is on the ground. He's in torture cuffs. He's in torture cuffs. Can you see the torture cuffs? Can you see that that they got this little box here in the way a little bit? But did you see it? He knee drops on the man's head. Watch him knee drop on the man's head. This is absolutely disgusting. I have to show it to you. They're going to demonetize my video. I don't care. You have to see this.
What?
Did you see that?
What?
The pig's name is Chris Showalter, and not all cops are pigs. Oh, I can agree with that. A good majority are. You're seeing a pig in action right here, right now.
What the fuck was that for?
What was that for? Why'd you drop your knee on his head, you piece of shit?
What? What the fuck was that for?
Did you see it? I mean, just watch. Imagine though, but before you watch this, okay, I want you to imagine that this is your uncle, this is your dad, this is your cousin, this is your brother. This is somebody that you love. And they're being arrested for whatever they're being arrested for. And as they're chained up on the ground, David Stryker, thanks David Stryker for being a member. Consider becoming a channel member. 2,000 people here. Consider joining the channel to support the work, because I'm not going to stop. They're going to demonetize my channel. They demonetize all my videos. The only way I actually stay afloat is by you guys supporting me, and I can't do it without you. Thank you so much for your support. But just imagine for a moment now that this was your father. Just imagine this was your dad. Watch. Okay, so first he tries to slam him. See his foot off the ground? Do you see his foot is off the ground right there? That means all of his weight is on the neck of this man, who I believe is named Hardy. This guy's on the ground. His name is Hardy. All of the weight of his knee is on Hardy's neck. Right there. Ed Rooney just became a member. What's up, Playboy? Ed Rooney, thanks so much for joining, Ed. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for your support. All of his weight is on the man's neck. His foot is completely off the ground. Did you see it? He had to stomp it back down right there because he put all of his weight. Did you see that? What the fucking is that fucking shit? What the fuck is that shit? You and the fucking horse you rode in on. You don't want me to call you a pig? But yet, did the other cops arrest him when they saw that? No, they did not. That cop should have been arrested on the spot. You don't knee drop someone's neck, you dirty fucking pig. You don't drop your knee on someone's neck, you son of a fucking bitch. You do not knee drop somebody. You fucking motherfucker. I'll play the whole thing. Los Planets, you got it. I'll play the whole thing from beginning to end. I'll try not to interrupt it. I'm sorry. I'm pissed off.
What? What the fuck was that for? What? What the fuck was that for?
It's fucking ridiculous, man. It is fucking ridiculous. Ed Rooney gifted 10 memberships. Let me read some names. Matthew B got a membership. John Lunn is here. Dark Death got a membership. Holy smokes. Guy Howe got a membership. Good to see you, Guy. News Now Ninja got a free membership. Right on, News Now Ninja. Little Cam got a membership. Barbara Budden. Yes. Barbara Budden, longtime supporter and friend of mine from this channel. Barbara Budden got a free membership thanks to Ed Rooney. Super AMG Stealth is in the room. Writes on. What's the matter, you? What is going on? Cope Doggy Dog. Chevy, where you at? Grateful Dabs is in the room. Holy shit. Man, thanks a lot, Ed Rooney. I really appreciate you gifting out some memberships. It means a ton to me. Remember, folks, I can't do it without your support. I really can't. I really can't. They demonetize my videos. My revenue on YouTube right now is $3,000 for the month. And I got a full-time editor. They've demonetized most of my videos because I show you the shit that they don't want me to show you. How many people don't get notifications? Put a 1 in the chat if you don't get notifications unless I text you. YouTube is doing everything they can to kill us. We're going to get to 1 million subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. Fuck you, YouTube China. You sons of bitches trying to block me. Trying to block me. You dirty, 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 dirty social network. It makes me sick. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to block me. They don't. Butch the Original is still here. Been a member for 4 or 5 years now. Okay, this is going to make you sick. I'm going to translate this for you. I'm going to remember, this is state-run media cop speak, but this is titled 4 Mesa PD are sent to the hospital. That's what it says. Rosemary with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Rosemary. Let me read her super chat. It says, Karma is my friend and she knows where she is going. No more hogs and pigtails. And that's what American policing is full of. And then they take them to the same dungeon that they take the migrants. It's just not called Alligator Alcatraz. It's called your local jail. And then another super chat by Jeff Vacone. He said he never gets notifications ever. Jeff Vacone, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate the support. Claudette is here. KT is here. Bryce is here. Holy shit. Now, I'm going to translate this for you. Remember, the state-run media and the police, what they do is they use a certain kind of speak so that you don't understand what they're actually saying. But let me break it down for you here. Let me break this down in great detail for you.
Police officers are recovering tonight after 2 separate attacks over the weekend.
Police officers are recovering from 2 separate attacks, meaning that just blindly, just out of nowhere, people came up and attacked the Mesa Police Department. Grateful Dabs with a $5 super chat. Grateful Dabs, we don't stop. We don't stop. Thank you so much for your support, Grateful Dabs. This guy's a patriot. You have no idea what he does.
At a coffee shop and the other at an elementary school.
So the poor cops are being attacked everywhere. Who's doing that? The state-run media. They're trying to convince you that the poor cops are under attack.
10's Nicole Garcia joins us live with details. Nicole.
The cops are under attack. The cops are under attack. That's what she's, yeah, cops are under attack.
Unfortunately, the officer's injuries are all minor, although...
Oh, thank God the cops' injuries are all minors. But if it was you, there'd be no news report. They would not tell you that the cops attacked your dad.
One officer is going to have to undergo hand surgery for...
I wonder why he's going to have to undergo hand surgery. I wonder what he did with his hand. I wonder if he broke his hand on someone's skull. I imagine that's what happened here. One officer is going to have to go under hand surgery for breaking his hand on your face. Another super chat, roll it in. Puck YouTube. You can't stop we the people. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Tell YouTube to fuck you. You're going to subscribe to this channel, whether they want you to see the truth or not. YouTube, you're going to demonetize my videos, and I'm going to collect enough super chats to cover my expenses. So fuck you, YouTube China. It's just...
for it to heal correctly. Now, although the two incidents are not related, Mesa Police saying this highlights an issue that officers are now facing on a daily basis, which is more and more people are choosing to fight than comply.
More and more people are being attacked by the dirty cops in this country, and they're fighting back oh so little. And by the way, that was from Keep Skating with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Keep Skating. I appreciate it. Another super chat rolled in. Don't let them stop us. Keep it rolling. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. They're not going to stop me. They're not going to stop me. Stomper with the $5 super chat. Beat it, bootlickers. They're not going to stop me. So let's go back to where the cops are all victims. Oh, the poor cops are victims. Right on. Crosswinds Paranormal Society just went to level 1. Consider becoming a member of this channel. Thank you. I appreciate your support.
A car crash outside of a school on a Sunday.
A car crash outside of a school on a Sunday. Hold on. I'm going to help you keep it into parameters so you understand the premises of how this happened. There's a car crash outside of a school on a Sunday. So no need for you to be authoritarian and want to put me in cuffs or detain me, right?
And a busy coffee shop on a Saturday. Scenes in which 5 Mesa police officers were attacked by men they were trying to arrest.
There's five Mesa police officers were attacked just blindly by people they were trying to arrest. Okay, sure. If you buy that bullshit.
In the people that we are coming to talk to or to detain. They don't...
Oh, to talk to or detain. The people we're coming to talk to put in cuffs and to put on your belly, to stick you in a caged car. They don't want to be put in cuffs. They don't want to get on their knees. They don't want to have knees put in the back of their neck and in their thigh and in their butt. They don't want that. And so they're fighting back because they don't want to be put in torture cuffs and put on their belly. In Arizona.
Don't want to listen. They want to fight.
Oh, they want to fight? Now listen, now hold on a second. They show you a picture of this black guy who looks like he's gotten beat up by the cops. And now listen to what they say here.
Briscoe was in a car that plowed into an awning of an elementary school.
They plowed into an awning. So nobody was hurt. There was a minor fender bender. And now listen.
As he was being questioned about the crash, police say he refused commands to sit down.
He refused commands to sit on a curb like a dog. The cops came up after he plowed into an awning, so nobody got hurt. And then the cops come up and say, sit on the curb. And he says, I don't want to sit on the curb. I don't need to sit on the curb. And they say, sit on the curb. And he says, I don't want to. Maxi Mix, $10 super chat. Hello from Belfast, north of Ireland. You're doing great work. Thanks, Maxi. Butch the Original they use the threat of violence as against the citizens in pursuit of political goals that are terroristic. Holy shit. And then we got 10 gifted memberships from Will King. Right on, Will King. Thanks, you guys. Consider becoming a member of this channel. Hit the subscribe button. We're getting to 1 million subscribers, whether YouTube likes it or not. Hit the subscribe button. Send a message to YouTube that you want to see uncensored cop content. You want to see what the government is doing to us. 10 gifted memberships from Will King. Music My Remedy. Guitar Talk University. Miriam Maya got a membership. Ranto Relaxo is here. Guess who got a membership? Right on. Right on. Charles Paul got a membership. Ghost Project's got a membership. Amazing. Now, listen to more of the state-run media representative lie to you.
Leon Briscoe was in a car that plowed into an awning of an elementary school. As he was being questioned about the crash, police say he refused commands to sit down.
He didn't want to sit on the curb. I'm shocked there. I don't want to be, eat my shorts, copper, says Let's OTVO.
It was a back and forth of sit down. No, I don't need to sit down. Sit down. Why do I need to sit down? It became a situation where the officer said, this is not a debate. So another officer came over, and at that time they decided to detain him in handcuffs.
Listen to that bullshit! Listen to the fucking bullshit you're being fed and told the poor cops. This little 10-second clip right here is a perfect microcosm of what dog shit the cops are, the agency, the law enforcers in this country are. Listen to it again. I'm going to run it back 10 seconds. Listen to what this pig says. Listen.
Leon Briscoe was in a car that plowed into an awning of an
So no damage. Plowed.
Elementary school. As he was being questioned
about
the crash, police say he refused commands to
He refused to sit on a curb like a dog.
sit down.
It was a back and forth of
And he says, I don't want to sit on a curb. I don't need to. I'm perfectly fine. I need to walk it off. I just got in a car accident. And the cop says,
sit down. No, I don't need to sit down.
I don't want to sit down.
Sit down. Why do
I don't need to sit down.
I need to sit down?
Why do I need to sit on a curb for? So you can feel like you have authority over me?
It became a situation where the officer said, this is not a debate.
Oh, so then the cop just decided, you're going to sit on the curb because I said so. Your car's wrecked. You can't go anywhere. Your day is screwed. But now I'm going to make it worse for you.
So another officer came over.
To physically beat him up. You saw his face. He was beat up in the jail.
And at that time, they decided to detain him in handcuffs.
They decided to put him in fucking torture cuffs, you fucking cunt. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking bitch. This bitch is such a fraud. 2 cops went over and demanded he sit on the curb. And when he didn't want to, they beat him up and chained him and put him in a cage and arrested him when he'd already had a car accident that day. There's no mention of a DUI here. He wasn't driving under the influence. The cops just wanted to flex their authority on him. Fuck you and the police state.
They each grabbed an arm of the suspect, and then he stood up and started actively resisting.
Oh, so 2 guys grabbed my arms, and I just got in a car accident, and I don't want to be manhandled, so I take my arms and say, get the fuck off me, bro. And then they're going to attack me, and one of them's going to break their hand, punching me in the face. You saw the black eye that the victim had? But it's me, I'm the bad guy. Mesa police are under attack. Where? You attacked people, and they actually resisted being attacked.
During the struggle, one officer fell to the ground, hitting the back of his head.
You know what? I don't endorse violence, but I understand why it happens.
And in the other incident.
And now the other incident, get this. This one's fucking rich. We want to see Rich, Jody Shiloh, Gloria, Bo, Chris Beaumont. You want to see Rich? The kingdom of heaven awaits you is in the chat. Do you want to see it? Marauder, do you want to see it, Dar? Listen to this lump of shit. Listen to this lump of coal they're going to put in your stocking and say, feel bad for the Mesa Police Department.
Employees filed a trespassing report against 21-year-old Tegan Williams.
Okay, so a guy went into a Dutch Brothers, had a disagreement with the staff. They said, get out, we want you trespassed. And listen to what happened to Keegan.
When he returned to the Dutch Bros coffee shop, police say he refused to leave. A fight broke out, ending with one officer being kicked and becoming unconscious.
Wait a second. A fight broke out? Hold on a second. You're telling me Keegan, the 21-year-old kid with 2 cops in front of him, started a fist fight? Is that what you're telling me? Don't piss on me and tell me it's tropical rain. You liar. You fucking liar. You state-run media operative fucking liar. Keegan did not start a fight with 2 cops. You're lying. The cops attacked him.
And in the other incident, employees filed a trespassing report against 21-year-old Tegan Williams.
Tegan, I'm sorry, I was saying Keegan. It's Tegan. Everybody welcome Arturo Sosa. Arturo Sosa became a new member. Fuck yes. Thank you so much, man. You guys got to double tap on the screen. 2,500 people here. Double tap on the screen for me. Help me out. Help me out. I'm giving you uncensored, raw police footage of massive abuse. No other channel does this. I'm the only one that does. There's a couple other people. I'm not an arrogant asshole. I know there's other people, but I do it ad nauseum to show you that you're being subjected to a police state, prison state, death state. Double tap on the screen for me. Hit that like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes with the 2,200 people in here now.
When he returned to the Dutch Bros coffee shop.
So Tegan returned to the Dutch Bro coffee shop.
Police say he refused to leave.
So then he gets there and they say him to leave. And then Tegan goes, no, I'm not going to leave the coffee shop. Do you believe that? I don't believe that. Arturo, do you believe that? Because I don't believe that. I do not believe that one single bit. You're lying, cops. You're lying.
A fight broke out.
A fight broke out, or the two Mesa pigs attacked the citizen? The two Mesa pigs attacked the guy who was disgruntled about his coffee or whatever.
With one officer being kicked and becoming unconscious.
One officer being kicked and becoming unconscious? We didn't see the video. We don't know what really happened. Anything the state says to you or the state-run media says to you is likely a lie. Put a 1 in the chat if that's a fact. If the police and the state-run media are fucking lying to you, put a 1 in the chat if you know they are fucking lying to you. It's constant. It's every day. Republicans and Democrats are lying to us. The state-run media is lying to us. The police departments are lying to us. Put a 1 in the chat if that's true.
And another officer suffering broken bones on his hand.
Oh, another officer suffering broken bones on his hand? How do you guys think that happened? Dan Cochran, how do you think that happened? Conversation with Upstate, how do you think that happened? Jeff hates pigs. How do you think that officer suffered broken bones in his hand? Do you think maybe he punched Tegan in the face and broke it on his face? Do you think that's a possibility? Excuse me, I'm a little fired up today because I'm so sick of the bullshit of the left and the right. The Democrats hid the Epstein list and dumpster fire is hiding the Epstein list. It's two wings of the same bird. You know that Elon Musk idea of running an America First third party? We need it. We need it because so many Democrats and so many Republicans would defect to a new third party that wanted truth, justice, transparency, the American way of life, which is our constitutional Bill of Rights. And that's not happening in this country. But wait, there's more lies from the state-run media operative.
We had a civilian come in and actually put his hand on the suspect and say, hey man, they're not hurting you.
Oh, really? Have you been in torture cuffs, bitch? Have you been in torture cuffs? Hey man, they're not hurting you. Can you stop kicking their ass because they attacked you first? Hey, they had a civilian come in and say, hey, the cops are not hurting you. Stop doing this to our pigs. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. It is nasty. We're not at 1,000 likes yet. Double tap on your screen. There's still 1,400 people here. Double tap on the screen with your finger like you're trying to run a race. Double tap your finger on right there on your screen, just like that, right on the screen of your phone. Please, I appreciate it. So here's the Mesa Police Department bullshit, but let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I got to show this to you. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. Actually, you can just do it yourself. Put into your search engine on YouTube, Mesa Police Corruption. You're going to get dozens and dozens of videos. Lawsuit filed against Mesa Police abuse, Mesa Police attack, Mesa Police pepper spray, Mesa Police tase, Mesa Police shoot. Put it in your YouTube search engine, Mesa Police Corruption. Mesa Police Department is one of the most corrupt pig shacks in the country. That's an absolute total fact. Jason Moore just put in here, I got held at gunpoint over a tag light. Put a 1 in the chat if you've experienced the same kind of abuse. You were pulled over because you didn't have a registration. Jason didn't have a tag light. He didn't have a tag light. And Jason, you dirty son of a bitch. You didn't have a tag light, Jason? Put him in a dungeon like Alligator Alcatraz. I want you to do me a favor. From now on, when you hear about Alligator Alcatraz, I want you to say that's every jail and every prison in our country is exactly like Alligator Alcatraz. From now on, when you hear the bullshit, Kelly, when you hear the bullshit South Bubba Gump, when you hear the bullshit John Lunn, and someone says, oh, did you hear about Alligator Alcatraz? I want you to tell them it's like every single jail and every single prison in our country. That's how Americans are treated daily in and out, and not just one or two. 2.5 million people are being treated like they're in Alligator Alcatraz every single day. But Debbie Wasserman Schultz is going to jump up there on camera and explain, oh, yeah, oh, man, you're not ready for this next one. You guys have seen this video, but you've never heard the audio. You've never heard the audio of this one. I just heard the audio yesterday, and I was like, my God, I got to show my people. This is unbelievable what you're going to see right here. You see this right here? Okay. So we've seen the video, but the audio was not released. At least I never found the audio until yesterday. Listen to the audio of this filthy pig. This woman has been arrested for DUI. Now, I know that people who are drunk driving need to be taken off the road. I totally agree with that, 100%. But I don't think taking them to a dungeon, I told you my solution. You take someone who's drunk driving that hasn't killed anybody, that hasn't hurt anybody, and you make them do 52 weeks, one dinner a week with a family who's lost a loved one from a DUI accident. That would solve drunk driving a lot faster than putting him in a dungeon with this dirty fucking pig right here. Listen to the audio of this. You may have seen it, but have you heard it?
Well, that's not my fault that you can't fucking do your shit with. You're almost done. You're almost done.
She's being blowing into a breathalyzer.
That's enough. I'm done. Either you fucking take me to go piss, or I'm fucking dead. No, take me. Have a fucking seat there, bitch! Have a fucking seat! No! That's enough. I'm done. Either you fucking take me to go piss, or I'm fucking dead.
So to what she said right there, and I've watched this back a few times, either you take me to go piss or I'm done right now. So she's already told them multiple times before we get to see this tiny video clip that she has to go pee, that she has to go to the bathroom. And when she doesn't want to blow in the breathalyzer, then that dirty pig is going to go, you're going to blow it now, bitch. I mean, he literally calls her a bitch as he takes his 200+ pound body and slams the 100-pound woman face first. I can't do your shit.
Almost done.
Almost done, says the female pigtail.
Almost done. That's enough.
That's enough, she says.
Either you fucking
I'm done. Either you fucking take me to go piss, or I'm done. Or I'm done. You heard her blowing in the breathalyzer, trying to comply. She told them several times she had to go to the bathroom. She has to go pee, and she's been drinking. And nobody endorses drunk driving. Nobody. But this. Have a fucking seat now, bitch. And then he body slams her, rips her freaking forehead over. She's got to get 17 stitches and staples in her cranium. But it's just a few bad apples. Why do you call them pigs, Chille? Oh, I don't know. Do you watch any YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook? Do you watch anything on video? They're not all pigs. There's some good cops out there. I haven't met very many of them, but there are some good cops out there, just like there were some jail guards that didn't abuse me in jail. For sure, a couple of those jail guards out there, you know who you are. Thank you, dude, for being a good person to me when you had absolute control over me. So are there some good cops? There could be. There could be. I haven't met very many. I had one as a kid named Russell, another as a kid named McDonald. But other than those two, I met one cop in Hollywood one time who had me dead to rights. I had expired registration, no insurance, and there was a SAG actors strike going on, so I couldn't make any money, and he let me go because his wife was a member of the Screen Actors Guild. I appreciate you, officer. Thank you for doing your job and just checking up on me and not dragging me into a dungeon. Let's watch it one more time from the beginning without me interrupting.
That's not my fault that you can't fucking.
So you heard her in the beginning. She was blowing into it once, and then they make her do it again. Then she blows into it again.
That's not my fault that you can't fucking do your shit, dude. You're almost done. You're almost done. That's enough.
2 blows.
I'm done. Either you fucking take me to go piss.
Take me to go piss.
No, take me. Have a fucking seat there, bitch! Have a fucking seat!
Claudette got it. Claudette with the comment of the day, and then Cope Dog backs her up. Claudette says he beats his wife for sure. Absolutely, Claudette. And then Cope Doggy Dog chimes in and says his girlfriend doesn't talk to him like that anymore either. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not trust cops. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this guy beats his wife. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this guy beats his kids. And let me get his exact words so everybody can hear him. Take a seat now, bitch.
I'm done. Either you fucking take me to go piss, or I'm fucking dead. No, take me. Have a fucking seat there, bitch.
Have a fucking seat now, bitch. I said take a fucking seat as he literally body slams her face first. You dirty fucking JBTP. Put it in the comments section. Jack, Boot, Thug, Pig, JBTP. Chevy, where you at? Chevy, where you at? Jack, Boot, Thug, Pig. That's what that was. Yeah. Convo with Upstate says she's still handcuffed. So this pig body slammed her while she was torture cuffed. Let me see. Yeah. Take a look, Upstate. Take a look, Upstate. Great comment. Look, she's got her wrists shackled behind her back. She's in torture cuffs. He loses his shit because she screamed at him. How bad do you think he beat his wife? How bad do you think this guy beats his girlfriend? How much do you think he beats her? I just want to know. Do you guys think that this Seldwin, do you think this guy beats his wife or beats his girlfriend or beats his children? I just want to know. What Convo with Upstate, great point, dude. You nailed it. There she is in torture cuffs. And then he says, he says it twice. I take a seat now, bitch. I told you to take a fucking seat, is what he says.
That's not my fault that you can't fucking do your shit, dude. You're almost done. You're almost done. That's enough. I'm done. Either you fucking take me to go piss, or I'm fucking dead. No, take me. Have a fucking seat there, bitch! Have a fucking seat!
I tell you, that last scream she did got me. You see my eyes watering up, right? That last scream she did when she was crying on the ground, I must admit, it got me. It got tears in my eyes. Listen to this last scream right here. This scream got me. And I'm going to try not to cry here on camera, but if I do, I do. I don't care. But listen to the last scream. That just sucks. Now just imagine for a second as you take that cop stick out of your mouth and stop sucking off the cops, and just imagine for 1 second that was your mother or your aunt or your cousin or your sister, and you heard her cry like that at the end of the video. Listen to this. Got me. That stuck me right in the heart. I wasn't ready. That was just horrifically bad. It's just, okay. So listen, I know, I mean, I might lose subscribers on this. I hope I don't lose you, but I got to play this. I didn't even watch the whole rant because I wanted to watch it with you guys. I wanted to watch this with you guys. This veteran of the armed services, this veteran right here for me, he nails it. This guy, I only watched the first like 2 minutes of this, and it's an 8-minute rant. And what this says, so I guess I should show you. Have you guys seen the children in torture cuffs? Have you guys seen the ICE agents who put children, made a chain gang of children in the cuffs? How many of you guys have seen it? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen the chain gang of torture cuffs. I got to wipe my face. My eyes are all wet. Hold on. Sorry, that broke me up a little bit. I'll be all right, but that pissed me off. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys have seen the migrant children that they put in torture cuffs on a chain gang. Have you seen that? I'm just wondering. Okay, so let's watch that real quick because it's only like 20 seconds, okay? It's only 20 seconds. This is some dog shit that's happening in our country right now. If you don't understand the American values and the American way of life that we're all supposed to be upholding, then you don't care. You're not going to care, but I deeply care about this. And so I'm going to show this to you, and then I'm going to show you this veteran's rant. Put a 1 in the chat if you can stick with me here. Hit the subscribe button if you can stick with me here. Double tap on the screen. Hit the like button if you can stick with me here. Double tap on your screen. Help me out. I'm a YouTuber. Hit the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button. Okay. I'm going to show you the migrant children in chains first, which, listen, you want to deport people? Okay. But putting their kids in cuffs, to me, it's just like no due process. Okay. So here it is. It's going to make sure that I'm... Where is the video? Where is it? Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. Show up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the video? I want to show you this video of the migrant children in torture cuffs. Is it just not loading? Is that what's going on here? It's no longer available. The video of the children in cuffs is no longer available. Sorry, this post has been removed. Fuck. I wanted you guys to see this. It's what we're seeing in our country is not American. It's anti-American. It's against American values, principles, liberty, and freedom. All right, that's fine. Well, if you didn't see the migrant children in torture cuffs, well, then you're going to miss out on it. Oh, there's another great one. But we're going to watch a couple minutes of this veteran's rant. If it gets too monotonous, we'll cut it off. But you got to hear this guy's rant. And he's a veteran. He served in these forces.
The role of...
Okay, I'm going to... And I hope that what he's saying comes true. I hope these ICE agents face what they deserve after this piece of shit is out of power, who's created a total police state in California where there's roaming bands of military guys all over our streets here in California.
Being America's new Gestapo. First, I want to make it very clear that I am not a Democrat or a liberal. I hate...
I'm not either.
Both. Just like I hate the Republicans and I hate the neocons.
I'm with you all the way.
Liberals are sociopathic and they're racist. They just don't show it that well. We cheered on a genocide of the Palestinian people for the past 18 months, so f the Democrats. I'm not going to appeal to your moral senses. I am not going to appeal to your emotions. I am not going to appeal to your ethics or your conscience. That's not what I'm going to do. Because you're already a piece of shit if you signed up, so there's no point. What I am going to say is this. I'm going to give you a fair warning, and you can take it or leave it. But understand, if you leave it, there will be consequences. This is not Germany. I also want to make it very clear that there will not be a civil war. There is going to be a class war because people are waking up that the Democrats and Republicans work together.
There it is right there, folks. It's two wings of the exact same bird. The Democrats protected the Epstein list and dumpster fires protecting the Epstein list. They're two wings of the same bird. Joe Biden was in office for 4 years. He could have released that Epstein list, and he didn't. Dan Cochran with a $20 super chat. Right on, Dan Cochran! Terry Marine, bad motherfucker, is in the chat. Jim Thiel is in the chat. Thanks, Dan Cochran. Dan Cochran wrote, the thin blue line of G.I. Joe losers. I'm with you all the way. And this guy, I align with him because I'm not a liberal and I'm not some right winger. I'm stuck in the middle with very few people who support the idea that we should go back to a constitutional standard, not a police state, prison state, death state, not everything for the government. Officer safety first. What you're saying is government first. Government first.
People are realizing that the Biden administration did not release the Epstein list because they were on it. Trump is not releasing the Epstein list because he knows that he's on it, and the Republicans are on it, and the billionaires are on it. The same billionaires that finance both sides are on that list. It means that Americans know that this is not a Democrat versus Republican thing. This is a people versus the oligarchy thing. This is a class war thing. There will not be a civil war, and you will not be hiding behind a civil war. It's not like you're going to be on the Republicans, they're going to be protecting you versus the Democrats. No, it's not going to be like that. See, we are throwing off the illusion of the two-party system right now. That should worry you. It should worry you a lot if you care about self-preservation. It should keep you up at night. And if it doesn't, you're a fucking dumbass. A straight up fucking moron. Now back to Germany. What should worry you right now, despite the fact that the United States empire is much like the German empire, the Third Reich, in the sense that we commit genocides, we're racist, we're fascist, we are run by big bankers who own our politicians, just like JP Morgan ran Adolf Hitler, JP Morgan runs Trump, JP Morgan ran Biden, JP Morgan ran Bush, JP Morgan ran Obama. So yeah, in that aspect, we are like Nazi Germany. But I'm going to tell you about the difference between us and Nazi Germany. That should worry you. The internet. The digital space that we communicate. See, Nazis were able to escape prosecution. They had that cover of anonymity. They didn't have the internet back then. The Nazis were able to use the anonymity of not having a digital trail to escape to South America via rat lines through Europe, into submarines, in boats, whatever, and live a nice, comfortable lifestyle. Live out their retirement days in the safety and anonymity of South America.
Of Venezuela specifically.
It will not be that way with you. You will live the rest of your days in fear, in shame, and in anxiety. There will be bounties for you, not just in the legal world, but in the underground.
And that's what I hope for. I hope that these ICE agents, when a new administration comes in, I hope they're prosecuted for violating our civil rights. And they're not just getting the dirty illegals like you want. I voted for this. They're arresting American citizens. American citizens are being detained and arrested and taken to ICE dark sites where there's no badge number, there's no serial number, there's no agency to call, there's no accountability. What about me made you think I would support secret masked police with dark sites? And people are like, oh, I unsubscribed. Dude, do what you got to do. I've never supported police, especially secret police with dark sites.
Families will pay other people to find you. That's just a reality. That's what.
Yes, and that's why they're masked up, because they're going to get outed. They're going to get caught.
Has always happened throughout history. Families who are affected by this will pay other people who don't operate inside the legal bounds of society, if you know what I mean. They will be paying for shit. Your families will be ashamed of you. They will disown you. Your wives will divorce you. Not because they don't approve of what you're doing. I'm sure your wives do approve of what you're doing, but they will divorce you because of the anxiety you are causing them. By just people knowing what you did. They can't go to Starbucks and have their little mocha latte frappuccino without being harassed by some unhinged, regretful patriot who's pissed off at himself and Trump for fooling him into supporting ICE, which turned out to be trafficking men, women, and children into concentration camps for physical, mental, and sexual abuse. Who knows?
Dude, tell me, is he nailing this? Is he Everybody welcome SSM, just became a member of the channel. Yes! SSM! Everybody welcome SSM. Thanks for becoming a member, bro. Letso TVO is on fire with his comments. Holy snarling snake shit. You got fooled, MAGA. You got fooled. Remember, Trump didn't run on taking over Canada and taking over Greenland. That wasn't on the agenda. Trump didn't run on the idea he was going to bomb Iran. It was no new wars. Remember that? And now this guy's actually speaking truth, and I see people in the comment section saying, this guy's a disgrace for telling the truth, that Democrats and Republicans are the same thing.
Is what her husband did. Your kids will disown you. You will live the rest of your life in depression and in anxiety. And eventually you probably will off yourself.
Yes.
Or become a drug addict, wind up on the streets.
Yes.
That is what history tells us. That is what the formula says. And the little St. James Epstein Club will not have your back. They will not cover for you because you were just a tool for them. That's why they tell you to wear a mask, because even they know that shit is coming for you. And that's the best they can offer you as far as anonymity. They know that somebody's going to hack that system. They know that people are going to...
The Tribe, how are you against this? How are you against his rant? I don't understand, Tribe. Explain it to me. I'd love to hear.
find out who you are with the digital sphere that we live in. And now that MAGA is turning on Trump because of the Epstein files, what does that mean for you? That means that they might start looking at you as the arm of the Epstein class. Think about it. You're trafficking men, women, and children to concentration camps. How do you think MAGA is going to handle that once they fully wake up? Now, I'm not MAGA, but we're talking about the Pizzagate people here.
So wait a minute. To all my Trump friends, and I got tons, my best friends in the whole world, my entire inner circle of men that I hang out with on a regular basis, my friends are Trump supporters. So here's the problem, though. When these ICE agents, when the deportations are done, what do they do next? What do? They join your local pig shack is what they do next. And then that's the guy oppressing you. And what percentage of these secret masked ICE agents are fired cops, are fired federal employees? What percentage of them are security guards that got promoted because they're willing to wear a mask and grab anybody they're paid to grab? They just got a bonus. They got a bonus of like $40,000 for the year, each and every ICE agent. I don't understand.
They're like 30% woken up. What happens in the next coming months? What happens when reality finally hits all of MAGA that Trump is covering for the Epstein class, that he's a part of it? That reality is setting in right now. It's causing a lot of fracturing. It's causing a lot of depression. It's causing a lot of shock. But once that shock settles in, what are they going to do when they realize that you are part of that club as well? You are the military arm of human traffickers. See, the liberals and Democrats went through that same phase under Biden. When they realized the Democratic Party was just a piece of shit oligarchy that had no problem massacring kids by funding Israel, they left the Democratic Party in droves. Not all of them, because liberals are pieces of shit and they're sociopathic, but many of them left.
Do you see why I love the rant? He's not just hating on dumpster fire, which is easy to do. He's pointing out that the left had every opportunity to go after the Epstein files, to end the caging of children. You may not like illegal immigration, none of us do. But the idea that you should put children in torture cuffs is preposterous. You take children to a daycare. You don't put them in cuffs and put them in a chain gang. It's disgusting. $5 super chat from Jude Duval. ICE coming after Puerto Ricans. Let that sink in a bit. Puerto Rico is an American territory. By default, Puerto Ricans by default are American citizens. That's exactly correct, Jude. That's exactly correct. Well, we are divided, though, the tribe.
Now we're seeing the phase when MAGA is leaving the Republican Party. And those two waves of refugees from the Uniparty are now going to be joining together in a pissed off mob that is going to outpopulate the last remaining loyal Republicans and Democrats.
Yes, I pray that's true, my friend, because I'm running as an independent.
Because everybody is waking up at once. No matter how much we bicker over stupid identity politics and culture wars, our level of anger towards the ruling class outweighs those differences at this point. Think about it. So again, as I said, I'm not appealing to your moral senses or your ethics or your conscience. You're a piece of shit already. You don't have that anymore. But I also know that you're a pussy. What I'm doing is I'm appealing to that little pussy inside you, because that's what you fucking are. That's why it takes a shit ton of you to take on protesters. That's why it takes armored vehicles to take on protesters. You're that fucking scared. So that just leaves one final question. All that money you're getting, all those benefits, student loan repayment, $115 billion budget, damn, that's appealing. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But is it worth it for the hell that you're about to go through for the rest of your life? I'm gonna tell you right now that the ruling class never protected the grunts when shit finally fell apart. JP Morgan helped the top brass escape to Argentina, to Brazil, to Chile.
So what he's saying is that the billionaire class helped Hitler and Hitler's SS Nazi regime to escape after they executed millions of Jews. Whether it was 1 million or 6 million, the Hitler regime did target those dirty immigrants, put them in concentration camps, and then either executed them or put them in gas chambers. That's a fact. That happened. How many is up for debate, but they did to a lot. I know because I'm of Jewish heritage. I know that. Now, what Netanyahu is doing is not forgivable because the Jews experienced the Holocaust. But what this gentleman here is saying is that that same billionaire class is going to try to protect these authoritarian Constitution violators. That's what's going to happen. Terry, Marine bad motherfucker, just became a member. Yeah. Right on, Terry. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Everybody say welcome, Terry, Marine bad motherfucker. Thank you so much. Hey, Bo G, I'm from a real small town, grew up wrestling and fighting my whole life. I happen to live in a city now, but I'd be more than, I mean, I'm 50 years old, but yeah, I think I could hang.
Of the Third Reich, but they did not have the backs of the grunts, the foot soldiers. They lived the rest of their life in anxiety. They committed suicide. They lost their minds. They had mental health issues. They turned into trash on the streets. That's what happened to the grunts. And this scenario is even worse because you, as the grunts, are identified. Your digital trail is everywhere. Hackers are going to find out and show the world who you are.
I hope they do.
Your neighbors. There's going to be bounties for you.
I hope there are. They've ruined people's lives. They deserve what they get.
Not necessarily official bounties by the state. I'm talking about just bounties in general. People are going to pay other people to find you. They're going to collect some money together and find out who you are. So relish those little bonuses, Pumpkin. I hope it's worth it for you. Sweet dreams tonight.
There it is. Listen, I agree with him on most of his positions. I can see a couple Team DLZ faithful are like, you know, talking shit about the guy, but he's right. He's absolutely correct. So check this out. This is in Coney Island, New York. These cops decide Russian plant is in the room, everybody. Russian plant is here. You guys do me a favor. Double tap the screen. We're just over 1,000 likes. Let's get to 2,000. We still got 1,500 people here. Double tap the screen for me. Double tap. Just double tap on the screen. I'm a YouTuber. I need likes. That's how it works for me. I apologize for asking for something so mundane and ridiculous, but I do need your support. I can't do this without you. Super chats are rolling in. Thank you for super chats. Thank you guys for becoming members of the channel. It's like $5 a month. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. It tells YouTube, China, United States government that you like seeing unfiltered cop content, that you want to see this channel. Maybe someday people will get notifications again. Nice to see you, SSM.
You have to have reasons, reasonable cause why you would reason to go.
A Coney Island bar owner stood on business after 30 cops tried to extort him and destroy his bar after he refused to pay them. Now feds are investigating the precinct, which will lead to absolutely nothing.
All right, but Mr. Christie, to step out. Mr. Christie, you are the lieutenant or sergeant? Sergeant. Okay. You think you can just bust through people's bars, bust through people's stores with flashlights?
They went in your store.
You asking me? I'm telling you. Why you asking me what I'm telling you? Stop talking to me like I'm a fucking idiot, bro. I'm telling you what happened.
Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot.
No, I'm not talking. I'm telling you what happened, and you asking me a question. I'm raising it.
Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. Take a look at him. Doesn't he look like an idiot? Don't raise your voice to me. Remember, cops are arresting people for their tires squealing. For a noise ordinance. You're getting arrested for crossing the crosswalk where it was red and not green. You got to go to jail for that. Everything is going to jail. Everything.
All right. I'm raising it because I got violated. So I'm raising it. I'm upset, and I have a right to be upset. I have a right to be upset. I know what's going on. You can't do what you're doing. So I'm gonna ask you, leave my store now.
No. They can do it. They're getting away with it. And the reason why they're getting away with it is because the government endorses this. This is what the government wants. They want us fighting amongst each other. They want us in total and complete disarray. Put a 1 in the chat if the government wants us divided. If that's what the government wants, your local government wants you divided, left versus right. That's what they want. That's why they don't want a third party where people come together in the middle.
All of y'all. And if y'all don't leave, I promise you the 60 precinct is going to be done. Because this is not the first, second, or third time y'all violated me. The last time y'all came into my establishment with no warrant, y'all searched my place with no probable cause. It's fucking one person in my store. Why is he busting through my store, turning my music off like he's a fucking boss in fucking New York or Coney Island? Why do y'all think that y'all run Coney Island? Why do y'all think y'all run this shit? When I'm fucking legit, I'm not doing nothing illegal. Why do you think I can come in my store and I'll pay your taxes? I'll pay your check. Why do you think you can fucking harass me?
Look how many cops are outside this guy's bar. For what?
It costs me money. So who's gonna pay my bills? You? You gonna pay it? Leave. And I'm done with y'all. I'm done being nice with the 60th precinct. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all. I'm finished.
He dismisses them because they're jackboot thugs. They didn't come there to help him. They came there to harass him. How do you know that? Well, take a look at how many are there.
You have to have reasons, reasonable cause why you
have a reason to go in the store.
All right, but you was telling him to step out.
Mr. Christie, you are the lieutenant or sergeant? Sergeant. Okay. You think you can just bust through people's bars, bust through people's stores with flashlights?
They went in your store.
You asking me? I'm telling you. Why you asking me what I'm telling you? Stop talking to me like I'm a fucking idiot, bro. I'm telling you what happened.
Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot.
No, I'm not.
No, but you are an idiot. You're the moron following orders. Morality is your ability to think. Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged. Morality is your ability to think. This cop has stopped thinking. He's following policy, procedure, and protocol created by somebody else to oppress you. He's the pig. He's the pig. I'm sorry, but he is.
I'm telling you what happened, and you asking me a question. I'm raising it.
All right.
I'm raising it. Because I got violated. So I'm raising it. I'm upset. And I have a right to be upset.
Oh, you can't understand him when he screams, or you can understand him better. Everybody welcome Ya! Ya became a member. Right on, Ya! Thank you, brother. Everybody welcome YA to the membership. Thank you for becoming a member of Team DLZ. Right below it, Chewy wrote a comment, and Chewy's comment said, at least we know their faces and can see their faces. At least they're not secret police, which I agree with. We should not have secret police.
I have a right to be upset. I know what's going on. You can't do what you're doing. So I'm going to ask you, leave my store now. All of y'all.
Joseph Barbini is in the chat, everybody. Joseph Barbini is in the chat. There he is, gifting memberships right away. Seldwin is in the chat, everybody. Authoritarian Overthrown received a gifted membership. Thank you, Joseph Barbini. Really appreciate it, man. We don't stop. I wish this video could be shown. Damn it. Why won't this show? Let me see if I can find this video. I'm going to see if I can find it. There might be another copy of this. Let me see if this is the one. Okay, I think I found the children in handcuffs. This to me is just, you put kids in daycare. You don't put kids in handcuffs. Children do not belong in handcuffs. Joseph Barbini with the $2 super chat said, somebody match him. Thanks, Joseph Barbini. So I think I found a copy of the video where they're getting marched to a jail. There it is. There it is. Watch this. Watch this. Welcome to another demonetized video right here on Delete Lawz, because I'm going to show you them putting kids in torture cuffs and putting kids. Yeah, Jessica, I don't know if I say that. Schohauer, Jessica Schohauer. What was that comment you said a second ago? I wanted to read it, but I got distracted. Jessica Schohauer, 2 comments ago, you said something really profound, and I can't find your comment, but I see it. Watch this.
Fucking Nazis!
Those are children no more than 10 years old. That's a 13-year-old. That's a 9-year-old.
We can hear you!
That's an 8-year-old.
Kids.
There's a 12-year-old kid in handcuffs. 12-year-old, 10-year-old in handcuffs. There's a 7-year-old kid in handcuffs.
Fuck you!
There's a 9-year-old kid.
Nice.
There's a 12-year-old.
Fucking nuts!
There's a 9-year-old kid in handcuffs. There's a 7-year-old kid in torture cuffs. Let me just say, excuse my language, but fuck ICE. You know what? I don't know who said they voted for this shit, but you did not. I don't care how much you got wrapped up in MAGA or how much you got wrapped up in Trump's asshole. You did not vote to put 9-year-old kids in torture cuffs. Pull it back, man. Grab a hold of truth and reality. This is disgusting. You don't put 9-year-old kids in fucking handcuffs. You did not vote for 9-year-olds in handcuffs. You did not. John Lund matched him right on. Nino 1 matched him. Joseph Barbini with another membership. Thank you so much, Joseph. We got KT. We got Joseph Barbini with the jewel. Small Town Tyrant Hunter with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Small Town Tyrant Hunter.
Children will fight for you till our dying breath. Children will never be forgotten.
Look at that kid's not more than 8 years old.
We're here for you, kids.
Do I like the Mexican flags flying when they're protesting? I don't. I'm an American. I don't like the Mexican flag flying, protesting deportations as they fly the Mexican flag. I think most Americans don't like it, okay? So I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. Most of them don't like it, right? Joseph Barbini. Most of us don't. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you don't like them flying the Mexican flag as they're protesting deportations back to Mexico, right? I think most of us agree on this. I don't love seeing the Mexican flag being flown as you're protesting deportations. You should be flying the American flag. I understand. I'm not blind and stupid. I understand that. Jay fucking feels stone. Jay fucking feels you stone with a $2 super chat. New to the stream. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Jay. I really appreciate your support. I absolutely cannot do what I do without you. Most of my videos are demonetized. This channel used to make over $10,000 a month. This channel now makes $3,000 a month. That's with your super chats. I'm just giving you the numbers, man. I can show you. Insane. Absolutely insane what we're seeing. We're seeing, look at the children in torture cuffs.
I fucking dare you! Shame on you!
So Jude Duval, he put a $5 super chat in, and Jude said, what happens when the Dems get into power, start using ICE to deport MAGA supporters? How many of these same MAGA will fight back or simply surrender? And that's what a lot of people don't understand. These guys who became cops, secret cops, to deport people, you think they're going to stop being cops when the dumpster fire's out of office? And then, you're right, Jude, the Republicans and Democrats have weaponized law against each other and are using lawfare against each other when it's not warranted. But they're going to do it. I just hope, I want to see these federal ICE agents who are masked up. And then Joseph Barbini just said, I make less than $1,000 a month, but I give because I'm Team DLZ for life. Thank you, Joseph Barbini. I appreciate your support, man. I really appreciate your support. I just, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable what we're seeing happen in this country. It's disgusting. It's heartbroken. We're seeing the worst of the worst happen in America, including like 4 Mesa Police Department, 4 Mesa cops were attacked by people that they were only trying to detain. One poor cop broke his hand punching somebody in the face. The poor cops, those poor cops, they were punching someone in the face, and you know what? He broke his hand. That poor copper. Small Town Tyrant Hunter with another super chat. Thank you, Small Town Tyrant Hunter. I really appreciate it. Team DLZ says Rancho Relaxo. Do me a favor, put Team DLZ in the chat. If you're down and you're ride or die with me, put Team DLZ in the chat. Let me read off some names here. Sammy Lundstrom with an OTVO. Thank you, Sammy. I know you're a supporter. You've been around for a long time. Tori had no idea they were doing this to children. It's just disgusting. Aw, poor cops, said Rancho Relaxo. It is so true. We are living in a dystopian, backwards, upside down, up, government authoritarian rule, and a lot of you Trumpers are sucking in Plantier, who's going to create a national database on all of us, and you're so busy sucking off Trump that you can't see what's happening. You, MAGA, are now supporting secret police with no due process, and instead of having an outrage to that, you're going, I voted for this. No, you didn't, honey, because it's going to happen to you next. Remember, in 2001, George Bush created the National Defense Authorization Act to get the terrorists. And now in every single state in America, from Alaska to Hawaii, you see terroristic threats, terroristic speeding, terroristic assault, terroristic battery, terroristic burglary. They use the term terrorism, and they're using it against all of us. You MAGA folks, you may think that you're on some amazing journey where you're accomplishing so much. You're accomplishing your own grave that you're digging by supporting this piece of shit Trump. He is a piece of shit. I know I'm going to lose subscribers. I get it. You just can't take me telling the truth about a sexual predator named Donald Trump who was best friends with Epstein for 10 years. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. He's in dozens and hundreds of pictures with Epstein. And people are like, I can't believe the Epstein files won't come out. Trump's on it. He's on the Epstein list. Rat Boy Ninja. What's going on, Playboy? John Lund, good to see you. Jude Duval with another super chat. MAGA supports government that protects pedos. Okay. Oh, you got that, Sammy? I'll check that out. I'll check it out. Rancho Relaxo. Death Angel. What's going on, Playboy? No Chevy, no Mikey B. I didn't see either one of those guys. Where are my boys at? Les Paul is in the chat. Good to see you. Trin is in the chat. Edge of South is in the chat. Good to see you. Jeff Hates Pigs. Gloria is in the chat. Jason Moore is in the chat. They Live, We Sleep is in the chat. Good to see everybody, man. Jude Duval, obviously. Joseph Barbini. The NDAA gives the president the chance to be the dictator. Give me liberty or give me death. I hate both sides too. So I may say dumpster fire and retardicans. I feel the exact same way about Hakeem Jeffries and the Democrats on the left who are liars and pedophiles, just the same as those disgusting pedophiles on the right. I feel the same way you do. They're both... David Stryker, absolutely. Don't see Chevy. Let's OTVO. Let's OTVO. In Cope Doggy. Ripple Effect is in the room, everybody. Potter's Media, Potter's Rights Media. You guys get over, subscribe to my buddy Brick. He had his channel deleted for no good reason. It's Potter's Rights Media. You can stick it in the chat if you want to. That would be great. Still a few hundred people here. Oh, my God. Terry Marine, bad motherfucker, became a member today. He's been a member before. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Please consider tapping and hitting the like button for me. Please consider hitting the subscribe button. Please consider becoming a member of this channel. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you. It means a ton to me. Dan Cocaran, as usual. Everett Sanchez, Claudette, Gloria, Justin Rancho Relaxo. What's the matter? You Death Angel. Wow, so good. Age Goes here. Okay, nice to see you both. Thanks for coming by. No, listen, I got to get the flock out of here. Mikey B, I missed you. Chevy, I don't know where you are, Chevy. I'm going to go raid your channel with comments, find out where you've been, Chevy. Love you guys. I got to get out of here. BS Unleashed, Danelle Brown. Steve Conkler, Captain Team DLZ is in the chat. I got to get the out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.